Good morning, everybody. It's Mark, the Bowlerhat Farmer, and we're down here today in sunny Somerset. And I thought I'd better just catch up with you guys because I know I've been a bit lapsed on not keeping you up to date on where we are and what we're doing. So we're visiting a beautiful little project today. I'm tucked myself in a polytunnel because it's rather breezy where we are today. We have been back to Glastonbury. We did a talk in Somerset last night, and we are now in the position that we are heading down to meet with the beef farmer tomorrow before we head down to Truro. Truro will go on to meet a CIC before we go on to Barnstable. Barnstable, we're heading back to Somerset to do another talk before we head up to Burnley. Now, it's becoming quite clear as we're going around that the plight of the farmers is a lot worse than I thought. And just one of the things I wanted to talk about in today's video is meat and what I believe is going to be the shortage of meat and how that's coming about. So for those who don't know, meat prices off the farm at the moment are high, and I mean very, very high. And this, in my opinion, has been inflated deliberately to try and get less animals available in the future because we're culling them all now for the meat supply. So just to give you an idea, so a lamb last year would have gone out for about £80 out to the industry from the farm. This year, £130. And we're seeing beef go from £2,000 to £3,000 almost to be in that position. You know, for farmers, they're going to take the golden handshake and say, thank you very much, that's a result. And they're going to take that money. The problem is, where does the new stock come from? Because there's a lot of stock for animals, you know, the ones you breed from, the breeding stock, have been bought up and destroyed or have vanished somewhere. People don't seem to know where. They've been bought up by syndicates and large organisations or bigger farms. Somebody knows what's going on. Somebody is, without a doubt, taking the time to buy all this stuff up. Now, another very concerning thing, I had a call from a farmer this morning down in Cornwall, and he's a sheep farmer, and raised a very good point about the amount of, excuse me, it's really sunny in here, made the point about the amount of lambs he's getting this year, and lambs on his particular herd, which is a closed flock. So for those who don't know, a closed flock of sheep means you don't have any outside sheep come into them. You use your own rams, your own ewes, and for some reason the last couple of years their birth rate has gone down from 1.8 per ewe of lambs to 1.3, and they're having a lot of miscarriages. They're having a lot of for some reason a lot of sheep, a fallow can't get pregnant, and there's obviously a reason for this. Now, for me, if it's a closed flock and it's grazing on the same ground it always has, there has to be something different. Whether that's the stuff falling from above, from chemtrails, whether that is the mineral licks. I've heard several people complaining about the mineral licks this year came from a new company, and if anyone can verify this, let me know. They said that the mineral licks came from a new company, and they don't have the same constitution as they did before. Let me know about that. If you think it's something in the animal feed, something isn't right. Is it the gel they're getting now? Is it the food they're having now? Is it the minerals they're having now? Spoke to a guy this morning. He said, they've told me to up the amount of iron I'm giving them and take away the copper. And he said, our land's high in iron, and we dip in copper. And this guy's been farming 40 years. He knows what he's doing. He knows the job. Why are the deaf vets interfering? Something has to change, guys, or we're not going to have any blinking animals left to eat. Now, and I think that's part of the plan, I have to say. So, be conscious, be aware, and, if you hear anything, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share, don't forget. Now, one of the things which as you all know from following the channel, we built the food hub a time ago. So it's Food Finders Hub. .org will go live in the next couple of days. We're just doing our last bits on that. The .co.uk is still up there for the search facility. It's going to transfer to .org. The hub will sit inside the CIC which we've set up. So the CIC, we will get as soon as I'm back off my travels, get that all sorted out. We will have trustees on there, and we will have directors and so forth to get that set up so that we can start moving that forward. We've got a lot of plans for that, including buying land. We want to buy land that we can then grow food on. That growing might not necessarily come down to us, but I was blessed to be on a conversational call the other night with 3 different farmers that have all got community-based farms that work in 3 completely different ways. And what we're looking at as the CIC side is that we will buy the land and find people that want to farm that in a manner that we find acceptable, to make sure that food is produced for the country. For us to get that off the ground, we need to raise some funds. So if anyone would like to talk to me about that, then please feel free to do so. If you'd like to make a donation to it, then please feel free to go to the bowlerhatfarmer.com and make a donation via our GoFundMe. There's lots going on, guys. Please don't think just because you haven't heard from me for a few days, I'm not doing anything. Gloria is badgering away in the background, putting together loads of videos about where we are. We witnessed some amazing things travelling down from Glastonbury to Somerset yesterday. Come down this small country lane, and there was a pair of swans nesting on the side of the road, and we missed. I saw it, but Gloria had missed it. I turned the van around, came back down, and she's going to put that video on her OGE. So that's Ogie Speaks and Lifestyle on Facebook. Ogie Speaks on YouTube. She's going to put that on. It was just gorgeous to see just couple of swans there on a massive, great big nest. We've seen herons down here. We've seen the most amazing landscape down in Somerset. The people who live down here have made us so welcome. It's been just mind blowing. So I'm getting a bit warm in this polytunnel with my jumper on, so I'm going to get myself gone. Guys, if you're interested in becoming a trustee or involved in helping us get the CIC off the ground, if you would like to be involved in any way in that, in helping with the admin, marketing, anything at all, let me know in the details below, or PM me via mark@thebowlerhatfarmer.com, and let's get together. We need to stand together, guys, and we need to make a massive impact in the forthcoming weeks into our food supply chain, or we're not going to have a second chance. Guys, it's been great to catch up with you. See you all soon. Mark, the Bowlerhat Farmer.